All right, we're going to start off with some breaking news in Fair Oaks. Dozens of protesters have gathered outside of Governor Newsom's home. Rachel Wolf is live in Fair Oaks with the message that they're hoping to get across this morning. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning. Yeah, there are dozens of people here, like you just mentioned. A lot going on. This is a group called the California Liberation Collective. There's music, there's chanting, they're painting here on the ground right in front of the gates to the governor's house in Fair Oaks. And if you walk over here with me, Dave, you can see some people that are sitting all in PPE masks here with messages to the governor right here. If you can zoom in and see those folks right there, they are protesting what is going on inside state prisons. There's also these signs right here that say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, Governor Newsom, free them all." They are risking a lot being here, they say. This California Liberation Collective, it's a group of community organizers who are undocumented, as well as immigration attorneys whose clients are at risk of contracting COVID. There's other supporters here as well, different types of activist groups. Those mirror-shaped posters, they contrast the governor's lofty words, they say, with his failure to take action to save lives. And what they're talking about is the fact that there are 6,500 inmates that have tested positive inside our state prison system, and 37 people have died. The people who have organized today's event say not enough is being done, there's no social distancing, and they explain to us what they want.
The issue really is that folks aren't getting adequate medical care, they're not social distancing. You know, they're in cells and they'll constantly be contracting COVID if we don't social distance. And so really mass releasing allows folks to come home into their families so that they can self-quarantine, so that they can heal, so that they can really recover from this tragic event.
So what they're asking for is the release of prisoners. Clemency, mass clemency, and emergency release to free people in state prisons. They want to stop the transfer from state and local custody to ICE in between California prisons and stop the expansion of immigration detention in California. Above all, they want to hold the industry accountable. They want more social distancing. They want more masks. Of course, in prisons, it is very close quarters, and so that's why they're calling for the mass clemency. Now, I asked one of the organizers what releasing 6,500 inmates with COVID-19 in the community, if that could be potentially dangerous, and she gave us that answer that you saw in the soundbite there. I think there are a lot of concerns from people in the community who are afraid of having loved ones who've committed violent acts, and we've reported on that. Those people who are victims of crime, they don't want mass clemency for obvious reasons. So there's two different sides to this. Of course, a lot of people here on the side of freeing those inmates. So we'll be following this story as it develops here this morning.
Very complicated situation. All right, Rachel Wolf live for us in front of the governor's home in Fair Oaks this morning. Thank you, Rachel.